Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to the unofficial lecture for this week about how to get an A on the midterm. I'm going to share my screen and give you just a brief presentation on that one. I think that this should be helpful for you. In fact, I know it will be because I'm going to give you the essay question. Um, yeah, so let's get into it. This will not take very long. Um, there is no joke slide. That is the joke. Why am I doing this? Because learning and grades are not the same thing, and I am still required to assess your learning, but I don't believe in tests, but I am required to give you a test, and so I'm going to give you as much help as I can with it. Anyway, to recap information that is already available to you, this makes up 25% of your grade. It is available for 7 days, and those days are March 1st through 7th. That is as much time as I can reasonably give you, although, of course, if you are having any extenuating circumstances due to everything, be it, burst pipes or COVID cases or just a breakdown of mental health, I am here to help and we can make it work within reason. I would prefer not to be exploited. And it's divided into three sections. Each one is worth the same amount of points. So you have 10 multiple choice questions. These are pulled directly from assigned readings and videos, 10 short answer questions, and one essay question. And I will be giving you examples that will be appearing in the midterm in the next couple of slides. And I will give you the essay question ahead of time, and I will give you information on how to write it in a way that gets you full points. So, first, multiple choice questions. Now, if you've done the readings, watched the lectures, or you can look through these while taking the midterm because it is open book, open video, open note, what have you, there's no timer on it. These answers are readily available to you, provided you know how to search through the material. And that is one thing that unfortunately I cannot give to you, but here's a sample question, and you'll notice these are in the same format as our quizzes. So, question. Which of these figures was Carl Sagan fascinated with in episode 3 of Cosmos? The whole hour-long video that I had you watch was all about this one person, and so who could it be? Is it about Aristotle, Aquinas, Bacon, or Kepler? Yeah, pick whichever one is the correct answer and move on. That's a pretty simple thing. You've done the quizzes, you've done great on these so far, so keep up the good work, right? What's next? Some questions that you have not received in this format before the midterm is short answer. And so what do my short answer questions look like? These are also going to be pulled from readings, but I want you to answer them in your own words. And I need your answers to be 3 or more sentences. You need to write about a paragraph here. So here's a sample question, and this one will be on the midterm. This is 1 of 10. You can look up an answer for it now if you'd like. Name the 3 main systems of ethics detailed in Briggle and Mitchum, Chapter 2. If you remember, there was a fourth that was talked about, but it was very obviously not one of the big 3, as interesting as that fourth one was. And then I want you to explain each of these systems in 1 or 2 sentences. So your answer here could be anywhere between 3 and 5 sentences, or more if you'd like. And to get full points, answer the question correctly, answer it in your own words. There is some room here for personal interpretation, and I will be considering that when grading, that it's more about did you understand what the author was getting out and less about, do I agree with your answer? Because hopefully, as we've detailed already in this class, my agreement with you is really not important. It's whether or not you have understood and wrestled with the concepts. Finally, the essay question. So, here is the essay question. The question is, what system or systems of ethics is or are best suited for determining good scientific practice and identifying questionable research practices? Why is your chosen system preferable to the others? And should this system police science internally, as in science policing itself, or externally, maybe government oversight, some other thing? That is your essay question for the midterm. It is designed for you to use the tools that have been given to you by the material we've already read and to, you know, interpret things in your own way and provide an answer based on the reasoning that you have come up with. But it is not a way to regurgitate information at me. Details on the essay question. How long does it need to be? As long as a standard discussion post, which is 250 words or more. I want you to have 2 citations from course readings, and I am going to have to be a little bit more strict about this. So you can see right here, how do I properly cite this? What I want you to do, if you can see my mouse here, is I want you to give the authors and the page number. So for example, and this would be a good one, if you were citing page 12 of Briggle and Mitchum, Briggle and Mitchum, comma, 12. That's it. You will lose points for sloppy or missing citations. I hate to be as rigid about that as I can, but it's necessary because this is an assessment of your work. Discussion posts replace actual classroom discussion. This is a quiz. Well, this is a test. And so treat it like a test, even though I've given you the answers beforehand. One last slide here. If you encounter any problems, email me. Oh man, we're at the wrong one here. Okay. All the way to the back. If you encounter any problems, email me. Like say your computer shuts down before you finish the essay, email me. I can open it back up for you. Or you realized that you forgot to answer some of the questions for some reason because you scrolled past them. Again, email me. I can open it back up for you. I am happy to work with you on all this. Happy to do what I can to help. Just make sure you are in communication because this midterm represents a significant portion of your grade, and I want you to succeed. I do not want you to fail. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to scroll backwards, make sure that that essay question is right there. If you want to take a screenshot, pause the video, write it down, anything like that. Other than that, that is it for this very short video. Have a good day. Stay in touch if you need anything. Stay safe, stay warm. Yeah. And I will see you all digitally.